Bad boy, baby.
Yeah. Junior Mafia. Yeah.
B.I.G. 2000. B.I.G. 2000 on again.
The weak of the strong, who got it going on? You're dead wrong. The weak of the strong, who got it going on? You're dead wrong.
Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Throw you in a choke, gun smoke, gun smoke. Biggie Smalls for mayor, the rap slayer, the hooker layer, motherfucker.
Goddamn, Nelson, you are ugly as fuck.
And we're back, bitches. Howdy do. Okay, where did we leave off in this story? We left off, we had just got to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we were there. We were in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
We had went to Pittsburgh for Margaritaville, met up with the rich kids. We were fighting about waffles, pancakes, yada, yada, yada. We were tripping balls when we were on the way there. It's noted, I should note, that we were offered more drugs when we were there. So, in the midst of us having a good time, we get offered more drugs. We do them, of course. You know, willpower. Were we drinking at this point for that first night?
I mean, I feel
Okay,
like
because I think it's noted to say that at one point we had to go outside. This is a dormitory we're in, so we had to go outside to smoke cigarettes, like intermediately. So we went out to smoke a dart, and it was me, Jay, and Troy. And how did we lose Troy? How did that work?
Troy just said he had to take a piss.
Troy goes, he got
Troy's a very responsible man. Let's get this straight. Let's get this
Super
clear.
responsible.
Like, one of the most responsible. Doesn't matter if he fell asleep at 5:30 and he has work at 6, he's going to be there
This
on
is a
time,
fact.
ready to go, and he's going to give you everything that he has, and he's probably going to do his
This
job
is a
properly.
fact.
Very, just an awesome dude, and he's a superhero. I couldn't do what he does.
Troy goes,
He's a machine.
we're outside smoking a dart. We put like a pen cap in the door to keep it open so we get back inside, whatever. Troy goes, I gotta go take a piss. He leaves to go take a piss. We don't see this man for a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, we were just outside
20 minutes.
shooting
And
the
me
shit.
and Jason were
Shooting the shit,
talking.
tripping balls.
We were into whatever. We could have still been arguing about pancakes and waffles.
Probably.
We were so into the conversation that we just didn't realize this nigga hadn't returned. We were like, yo, after like 20 minutes, we're like, yo, where the fuck is this nigga? And then we start looking for him. We see some feet sticking out the bushes. This man is just knocked in the bushes.
Well, no, he wasn't though. That's the funny part.
Was he-
We thought he was not. And we were like, oh shit, is that Troy? And he responded. He was like, yeah, I'm good. And, you know, so it was like, it's very confusing. Because normally you hear friends on the ground, you're like, oh shit, let me go make sure my man's good and everything. He gave us the good old thumbs up, let us know he was alright. Gave us that Kevin Everett.
Apparently-
I'm not paralyzed, I'm alright.
Oh, man. Kevin ever was paralyzed.
And he walked across the stage eventually, man. He walked across that stage.
Yo, yeah, I love it. God, only here, folks. Only fucking here. So we corral Troy up. We get him back inside. Me and Jason are still fucking wound up because we're fucking
And
off our fucking rockers at this
thing
point.
where we left off, Margaritaville. That's what we were trying to get there for. We
Yeah,
were
but
a
that
little
was the
too
next
late.
day. That was the next day.
No, we were too late. Or what?
Yeah, it was the next day.
We slept.
Yeah, that was the next day. Yeah.
Okay, I thought we showed up
So,
late.
no, we'll get to that.
Okay.
So after we
Okay.
corral Troy, get him back inside, he's knocked at this point. He was just asleep in the bushes. He's knocked. So we get him inside. Now it's just me and Jason.
And he's a little more comfortable there because he used to go to school with these guys.
Me and Jason made a crucial mistake. We went back outside.
Full well knowing we couldn't get back in. You need a key card or whatever. It's a college.
So at this point,
whatever. You need
this
something
point-
to get in.
At this point, we're off a rock and we're like, fuck it, let's have a night.
Yeah, we haven't been to Pittsburgh before. Let's explore the city.
All of them.
Everyone else is sleeping. Troy's comfortable here because he knows these people.
We
don't. Everyone else is sleeping. We were sitting there in the dark dolo. Like we should
tripping balls.
leave.
Tripping balls.
We should leave and go. See what's up.
If you're tripping balls, I mean, you're gonna want to do shit. So
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, we made an executive decision to just fuck it. We'll come back in the morning.
It was kind of cold too.
It was a little chilly, a little nippy out. So, oh my God, we proceeded to have one of the weirdest nights ever, just wandering the streets of Pittsburgh. Like, oh my God, there's so much I could get into about that night.
Oh, right by Shadyside Hospital.
I think we robbed a gas station at one point for food.
We did. Only because we left our money at these people's house. We brought money.
If you couldn't tell by now, it wasn't well thought out. We just went and did it. I think we camped down at a hospital lobby for a while.
We did. Well, towards the end of the night, we had been out for like 6 or 7 hours.
You know,
we explored everything. We were ready to.
The train track was probably the coolest.
It was.
That was bad.
It was. And the fucking building we climbed And yeah, we stood up
we
at
did
the top
a
of the
lot
hill
of.
to look at the train tracks.
We
Then we went
walked,
back
we
down.
walked
We
from like,
closer.
from like the main city in Pittsburgh to like the ghettos of Pittsburgh and back through. Like
Remember
it was
that school, bro? We walked past that school.
Yeah,
I wish I
it
knew
was-
the name of it.
It was a crazy name. It's named after some nigga with like a 5-syllable last name.
Last thing, yeah,
Knocking filler,
about
fucking
13
bugger.
syllables in total, considering.
Knocking Helen, filling bugger. He was a good guy though.
Yeah.
Solid dude. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna just. That's a long story of a lot of drug-induced bad decisions. So let me just fast forward through that. We get to the next day, and like we said, we were there for Margaritaville. Me and Jason had just got home at what, 9 in the morning? 10 in the morning?
Something like that. Whenever they woke up to
because
open
they
the
were
door
answering
for
the
us.
phone for a while.
Right,
And it was
right.
like 8. We're like, niggas should be up by now. They should be up. They weren't answering. I remember being like, fuck, how long we gotta wait? So I think we went back to the hospital, chilled in the lobby for a little bit. I was like, fuck it, let's pull this out for a little bit.
It was rough. That was really it.
was-
We could sit down.
I'll tell you first, it was fun as fuck up until those morning hours.
Absolutely.
I'm not tripping no more. I'm just angry. I'm hungry.
We climbed everything. We seen everything.
Yeah,
it was over. It was
at that
over.
point, it was just like a state of confusion.
And we didn't have any of our money. We had no money. We couldn't go get a coffee. We couldn't go sit somewhere, try some breakfast.
It was looking
place or
bad.
some little diner.
So,
nothing.
But let's call it 11 in the morning. We finally get back into the dorm room, back with our boys, back with our new rich friends. And they got Jello shots ready, all this shit. I don't know what they were doing that day. I don't know. But they had a lot of drinks for us. We start getting deckard again. We're like, fuck it, let's just get out.
Yeah, no sleep.
Get decked.
What's the point? We're in
back.
Pittsburgh. We're in Pennsylvania.
Dude,
the land of.
I don't know what in between that time of us taking Jello shots and drinking to the time of us getting to the doorstep of Margaritaville. I don't know, but when we got there, that shit was over like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
And we got to the house that this one of the big parties was at. Bro, it looked like a fucking C4 bomb.
Well, yeah, beyond that, we're
like just destroyed. There's people passed out. Dude that lives there that Troy knows comes out and is like, "Hey, bro, you here for Margaritaville? Shit been over, cousin. Shit been over. We're sitting up there disappointed in ourselves.
Yeah, man, I was like,
for our bad decisions. It was it was weird. It was weird to get there and realize
like
that
the
we did.
citrus assassin came through. There was about fucking 1,600 limes all over the floor amongst the people.
It was
it was crazy.
I was disappointed we missed that one. It looked like a good one, but that is what it is.
Yeah,
it is what it is. All in all, I really downplayed that trip that me and him had when we were out for the night, just walking around Pittsburgh. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. Like it was great. Like it was great. It was awesome. It was actually awesome.
One thing that relates to current events that ended our trip here, that we actually spoke about the other day, just thinking about it, is our good friend Mr. Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Mr. Michael Jackson.
Yes.
On our way out, we were just so excited about the times that we created and the friends we had just made. You know, we were riding high. So, what else do you do? You turn on some Michael,
Mind you, like I said before, we traveled there in a fucking 98 Taurus. So this is a cassette player for some reason.
It was a cassette player.
For some reason, Troy had Thriller on cassette.
That's
had
right.
that bitch on cassette. And it would get up to like 7 songs in and then skip a Pretty Young Thing. So Pretty Young Thing would hit like 30 times in a row.
Absolutely.
30 times in a row.
We were singing some Pretty Young Things in Pittsburgh.
P.R.T. Pretty Young Thing.
Yeah.
Like, I must have sang that bitch 50 times, bro.
Oh, yeah, it was beautiful.
Golly Wally.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Michael.
That was good stuff, though, man. That was good.
It was, and that's what makes me not want to. I want to separate that.
What about the Watchdog? How do we explain the
Watchdog. Well, see, the thing is, when we first got there, if you remember, we went to some shitty little diner thing.
For the crepes.
Because I remember.
For the crepes.
Yeah. Well, because Troy got. I remember specifically because Troy.
By the way, crepes are a form of pancakes.
So just so you know,
Are they really?
they are.
Well, anyway, something that matters.
Sounds like that's
up for debate.
They're better.
We go to this shitty diner. I wish I could remember what it was called, but we all, I understand it was getting later, so people's quality of work starts to go.
No, it was bad. It would have been bad in the morning.
Troy gets this coffee, and it's literally half a cup of coffee beans. Okay, soaking wet coffee beans, and the first sip is fine because it's still pretty compact down there. It's none's getting in his mouth, and
honestly,
took a couple minutes, and they didn't want to remake a pot of coffee. They were like, "No, we're done making coffee for the night."
I've never heard that in a diner in my life. They were just like,
really?
you know what? nigga, we're out of coffee. It's like, yo, can you say that, number one? Like, yo, what's happening right now? Honestly, I think they just saw we were a couple kids from out of town. They're like, fuck these kids, you know? Like,
Yeah, probably, man. I mean, they probably went to school at fucking Pitt. They probably didn't.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But continue. We were talking about how we got to the Watchdog.
The Watchdog. All right. So you walk outside of this restaurant. He frequents all the heavy traffic places where all the students are going to be because, you know, that's where the weakest-minded people are, okay? Someone's going to give you money.
The Watchdog is a superhero, bro.
He is a superhero.
Self-proclaimed. Self-proclaimed. The Watchdog is a dope peddler that was like, I don't know, somewhere along the line he's convinced himself that he's doing the community a service.
And the students... Also, they
back him.
They push it forward.
Yeah, he's like the Dark Knight of the campus.
Word.
He's a homeless man.
But the story is that there was it's a pretty really cliche, easy story. Some girl was, you know, she was walking back to her dorm or whatever. She's a little drunk, and some rough, tough gentleman approached her, and they weren't being very pleasant. They weren't listening to her no's, to their advances. And apparently the Watchdog sprung into action and, you know, took these no-gooders and, you know, he dealt with them. I don't know how, I'm pretty sure it was physical.
I
told it was physical.
I met the Watchdog. He looked like every other homeless man I met in Buffalo. So I doubt he hurt these people.
Yeah.
But maybe he's scared of a dirty man and walk the other way. But what I will say is it was a good deed, I guess. If I'm going to be honest with you, he probably did it to get money from these people.
He took that and ran with it, though. Okay, so we did not know him. He introduced himself. We didn't ask him who he was.
Right.
He approached us. We're Chip and Paul's nickname.
It's like,
hello, I am the Watchdog. I am the Watchdog. Pleasure to meet you. What are your names?
Somebody else calls him that.
Bro, he was so serious.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best part. He's a hero.
They do call him that.
Yes.
The students there at Pittsburgh University enable him to feel that way. They're like, yeah, that's the Watchdog. And like, he gets high off it. They're joking. But he's like, yeah, man, I'm the Watchdog. I'm here to keep you guys all safe.
I wish I could do this story. Yes, exactly. That was the best part.
Can I just give 5 cents?
He had those little cheesy lines. Yeah, I'm just here to keep everyone safe, guys. All right.
Can I just get $1?
Yes. AJ?
Could you make a donation?
A cigarette? Yeah.
Yo, bro. Oh my God, that kid was a
Bad boy, baby.
Yeah. Junior Mafia. Yeah.
B.I.G. 2000. B.I.G. 2001 again.
The weak of the strong, who got it going on? You're dead wrong. The weak of the strong, who got it going on? You're dead wrong.
Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Throw you in a choke, gun smoke, gun smoke. Biggie Smalls for mayor, the rap slayer, the hooker layer. Motherfucker, say your prayers. Hail Mary, full of grace. Smack the bitch in the face, take her Gucci bag and her North Face off her back. Jap her if she act funny with the money. Oh, you got me mistaken, honey. I don't wanna rape ya, I just want the paper, the visa, capisha. I'm out like the vapors. Who's the one you call Mr. Macho? The head honcho, swift fist like Kumacho. I got so much style, I should be down with the